And welcome everybody to Irving, Kentucky, as we are getting ready to start the final game of the first round games of the girls softball 14th region tournament here at Estill County High School. It's the Breathitt County Lady Cats taking on the Lady Commodores of Perry County Central. I'm Steve Neese. By myself on the broadcast tonight, but I've got Garrett Stearns on the camera to my right. He's normally working with WBON. We appreciate his help here this evening as he's going to be running the home plate camera. And if I can get stuff set up, I'll have a center field camera, but I had to run out, and I think I've lost power out there or something. But we'll fix that in just a little bit. As leading off for Breathitt County is Napier. Napier, third baseman for Breathitt County. It's Napier bowling back at third, catcher and pitcher for Breathitt County. That's 1, 2, 3. We'll get 4, 5, 6 in a moment as Mullins, the pitcher for Perry Central, winds, delivers, and the first pitch is up and in, taken for ball one. This is the first of a few regional tournament games we'll have. We got this one. We've got at least one more. That's the baseball side. That will be Monday at 4 o'clock. It's Napier on the 1-0 will foul the 1-0 pitch off for strike one. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 4, 5, 6 for Breathitt County batting will be Pelfrey at short, Kinley Hayes in left, Smith in right, and then 7, 8, 9 Salyers, Hayes, and Barnett. That's Chloe Hayes is swinging a miss here on the 1-1 for strike two. As it looks like our center field camera has popped in. There it is. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike three, and that's 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County here in the top of the first. 7, 8, 9 mentioned Sayers, Chloe Hayes, and Barnett. That they're at center, first, and second, respectively. And for Perry Central, defensively aligned this way as Mullins is pitching. Ratliff behind the plate, third to first in order are Dixon, Robinson, and Couch. As first pitch to bowling is taken for ball one. We'll get the first names here just in a moment for the two Dixons. That's Ashley Dixon at third. Ashlyn, sorry. As the 1-0 is taken for strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike. And at short is Alyssa Dixon. The 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike two, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty here in the top of the first. As the 1-2 is taken for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count even at 2-2. Left to right in order for Perry Central, Shepherd, Hoskins, and Marbury. We apologize for a little delay on the lineups there. As get a ground ball to second. Robinson Fields throws the first in time for out number 2. With 2 outs, the base is empty. That will bring back to the plate for Breathitt County. Back the pitcher for the Lady Cats. At the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. As Mullins winds, delivers back, will bunt it up to third base side. Throw to first will be in time as Dixon fields and gets the out. For out number 3, we go to the bottom of the first, scoreless, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668 888-633-6363.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless. Going to run down the batting lineup for Perry Central. Leading off is the shortstop, Alyssa Dixon. Batting second is the catcher, Avery Ratliff. The center fielder, Hoskins, will bat third. Shepard is in left, batting cleanup. Robinson in the 5 spot. She's at second base. Batting sixth is Ashlyn Dixon, the third baseman. 7, 8, 9 this way. Counts Fugit and Mullins at third, first, and then, at first, the DP, and then the pitcher, and then not batting is the flex, Moberly. For Breathitt County, aligned defensively this way. You've got back pitching, bowling behind the plate, third to first, Napier, Pelfrey, Barnett, and Chloe Hayes, left to right, Tinley Hayes, Salyers, and Smith. As Breathitt County was held scoreless in their half of the first, Perry Central looking to see if they can get on the board here in the bottom half of the inning. So Dixon leading off for the Lady Commodores, champions of the 54th district. As back Wines delivers, taken for strike one. Dixon, left-handed hitting shortstop, as she'll square and bunt. Gets it up third base side. Napier fields, but the throw to first, not in time. That's a hit all the way. And Perry Central has the leadoff batter aboard with a bunt single. So back Wines, the first pitch to Ratliff, squares the bunt. Pulls back, takes strike one. Ball got by the catcher as the runner took off for second and will go to third on the pass ball. So Perry Central quickly with the runner, not just in scoring position, but 60 feet away, standing at third base as they look to take an early lead here in the bottom half of inning number one. 0-1 count at the plate. Bunt gets down as Napier will field, throw to first. And another bunt single for Perry Central. It's going to be a suicide either way, but runner scores from third. 1-0 Lady Commodores lead, and Ratliff at first. So not only did they score the run, they also have another one on and still nobody out. So Hoskins comes to the plate with a runner at first. Perry Central very aggressive, and earlier when Dixon was on first, let's see if Ratliff goes on the pitch here. Does not, and the pitch is fouled back to the screen for strike one. I'm Steve Neese, pretty well by myself on the broadcast. I do have the cameraman to my right. Again, borrowing somebody from WBON as the 0-1 is taken upstairs for ball one, 1 strike. Yeah, I had to text Michael Watkins and say, hey, what do you got? He said, well, I got a guy, but we'll see. It worked out. So the 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike two, and we appreciate Mr. Stearns helping us out this evening as 1-2 strike count to Hoskins at the plate. Ratliff at first. Nobody out. 1-0 Lady Commodores lead Breathitt County here in the bottom half of the first inning as this pitch is going to be popped up to second base. Going over and make the catch is Barnett for out number one. Runner stays at first. And that will bring the left fielder Shepard to the plate for Perry Central. Breathitt County a 1-2-3 inning in their half of the first. Lady Commodores already have scored a run. They got a runner at first with one out. And now Ratliff goes to second on a stolen base. Pitch was taken for a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back to the screen for strike one. 1-1 count. Remind everybody on Monday at 4 o'clock we have the baseball opening round of the regional tournament for Breathitt County as they will take on Powell County at 4 o'clock. At least that's the schedule. The weather pending there. 1-1. Fouled. First base side out of play for strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second for Perry Central. So another one in scoring position as the 1-2 is inside, taken for ball 2. Count goes even at 2-2. Earlier today, Hazard, the runners-up out of the 54th, defeated Wolfe County, the champions out of the 55th, as another foul ball as it hits the batter in the batter's box, even though it did roll out in front of the plate. 2-2 the count. We appreciate the hospitality here at Estill County High School. They have a nice facility, nice press box, and they hooked us up. This pitch is going to be lifted into center field as Salyers goes over, makes the catch. Runner acts like he's going to tag. The throw goes into third, and Ratliff will stay at second. So 2 outs now with Shepard at the plate for Perry Central. They've plated 1 so far here in the bottom of the first as Ratliff still in scoring position out at second base. Robinson at the plate. They've got 1 out on the scoreboard. I'm pretty sure that's 2. They get a courtesy runner out at second for the Lady Commodores, and that's going to be Sophie Moore. As the first pitch to Robinson is taken for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. There's a 1-0 pitch. Line drive back up the middle. Should score a run as Salyers picks it up. Gets it in quickly. The runner hesitated going to the plate, and they do score the run. And on the throw, Robinson goes to second. So 2-0 Perry Central leads on an RBI single by Robinson.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Ashlyn Dixon.
And Dixon at the plate for Perry Central, swinging a miss on the first pitch for strike 1. That is Ashlyn Dixon. As back winds the 0-1, up and away for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breathitt County with 2 outs here. They can get out of the inning without too much more damage if they just get the batter at the plate. 2-0 Perry Central leads. They've scored 2 runs on 3 hits. And the 2-0 pitch here going to be blooped towards third. And making the catch will be Napier for Breathitt County for out number 3. Lady Commodores strike first. They score 2, lead it 2-0 as we go to the top half of the second inning. Breathitt County with 4, 5, 6 to the plate. That's Pelfrey, Tinley, Hayes, and Smith. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
We go to the top half of inning number 2 as Perry Central a 2-0 lead over Breathitt County. As we go to the top of the second, Breathitt County will come with 4, 5, 6 to the plate. Pelfrey, Tinley, Hayes, and Smith as the Lady Commodores scored 2 runs on 3 hits. They stranded 1 in the bottom half of the first. Breathitt County had a 1-2-3 inning in their half of the first as they look for their first hit here this evening. The winner will get Estill County in semifinal number 2 on Monday, and they are, I think, waiting on weather forecast, more accurate weather forecast, and all that to get the time set for the semifinals Monday evening here for the 14th Region Softball Tournament. As Pelfrey digs in, Mullins awaits the sign as the Cats are still standing. There it goes. As Pelfrey steps out, calls time at the plate. Here's the pitch to Pelfrey. It's line drive fouled. Dixon at third almost made a nice catch, but it's strike 1. So an 0-1 count so far. Mullins only needed 10 pitches to get through the first inning, 7 strikes, 3 balls, and first pitch here, a strike to Pelfrey is the 0-1, up and away for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breathitt County couldn't get very many base runners in the district championship game against Wolfe County. Looking to change that fortune tonight as the 1-1 to Pelfrey is low for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. And we were thanking Estill County. I also want to thank WSKV, I think I get that right, for allowing us to be in their broadcast booth here this evening as Pelfrey gets the first hit of the night for the Lady Cats. Line drive over top of the shortstop's head. Breathitt County with the leadoff batter aboard here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 2, left fielder Tinley Hayes.
As Tinley Hayes comes to the plate. Pelfrey at first. We'll see how aggressive Breathitt County is, trying to get Pelfrey into scoring positions. If they have Hayes bunt or let her swing away as Mullins winds, delivers, let her swing, and she fell off the first pitch out of play for strike 1. Breathitt County, for those on the radio, in their all blue uniforms, white numbers, letters, gray trim, and for Perry Central, white jerseys, red pants, and black numbers and letters with red trim on their jerseys as the 0-1 going to be fouled off for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. To Tinley Hayes at the plate with nobody out. A runner at first for Breathitt County. 2-0. Lady Commodores at Perry Central lead the Lady Cats here in the top of the second as Mullins winds and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 1 for the Lady Cats here in the second. As Smith will come to the plate for Breathitt County. As the pitch call comes in from the dugout, Mullins sets, now winds. Line drive in the right center field. That ball will get down. Pelfrey will round second, head towards third as the right fielder bobbled. The ball to throw into second is not going to be in time as Breathitt County with runners at second and third with 1 out on after a nice hit by Smith to right field. So with runners at second and third, Sayers at the plate. She lays the bunt down, and the throw to first gets away from the first baseman. Breathitt County scores a run. The runner from second going to third in safely. And Breathitt County has runners at the corners As some reason we lost. There we go. We lost the picture there, and I apologize about that. So Breathitt County with still one out, trailing now 2-1. So Hayes at the plate. Chloe Hayes looking to tie the game up. It's 2-1 Perry Central with one out in the second. We'll see if Lady Cats try to move Salyers from first to second as first pitch is taken for ball one. And the throw from the catcher winds up in left center field, and Breathitt County will score a run and move Salyers to second. And just like that, we are tied at 2. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Mullins. In the dirt for ball 2. Couple of errors this half inning by the Lady Commodores, and Breathitt County is taking advantage. Tied at 2 here in the top of the second with one out. The runner still in scoring position as Mullins. The 2-0 is upstairs for ball 3. Barnett in the on-deck circle for Breathitt County. As Mullins steps off, got the pitch call. Here's the 3-0, taken for strike 1. So a hitter's count here, 3 balls and a strike. Tied at 2. Breathitt County could take the lead if they could get Salyers in from second. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball towards short, and it'll scoop past Dixon at short. Breathitt County will have runners at the corners and one out. Third error of the inning by Perry Central.
Now batting number 42, second baseman Savannah Barnett.
Let's see if Barnett lays a bunt down. As the pitch call comes in. Perry Central expecting a bunt attempt as they've got the corners pulled in on the infield as Mullins delivers. This ball's going to be popped up. Foul territory, first base side, and Counts will go over and make the catch for out number 2. Runners stayed at first and third. So runners still at the corners. And that will roll the Lady Cats to the top of the lineup as Napier at the plate. Struck out back in the first, looking for her first hit. And a hit here will give Breathitt County the lead. 2 outs, 2 on. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike 1 as Hayes goes to second on an indifference. Here's the 0-1 from Mullins. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Lifted into center field as making the catch is Hoskins for the Lady Commodores. And Breathitt County plates a couple of runs. They do strand 2 runners. We are tied at 2 as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Due up for Perry Central, 7, 8, 9, Counts, Fugit, and Mullins. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop Stop by Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission Stores. You'll love shopping with us. Hi, this is
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to the bottom of inning number 2, tied at 2, and Perry Central will have 7, 8, 9 coming to the plate. That is Couch, Fugit, and Mullins as Breathitt County. A couple of runs on 2 hits, 3 errors by the Lady Commodores back in the top of the second. Breathitt County did strand 2, but we're tied at 2 as the first pitch to Couch is fouled off. Back to the screen for strike 1. So far, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 stranded for Breathitt County, 2 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 1 stranded for Perry Central. As not sure what back found there on the, I think it might actually just be a piece of mud or a clump of dirt or something that's come up off the field there around the pitcher's circle as they get all that cleared out. We'll get back to action in a moment. 0-1 count to Couch at the plate, leading off the bottom of inning number 2 for Perry Central. As back has her sign, winds, delivers. Stares for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back. Working quickly, the 1-1. Taken for strike 2. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 from back. It's going to be fouled off. Third base side. As Couch extends the at-bat. Again, winner gets Estill County. They defeated Knott Central 3-1 in the game prior to this one. As the 1-2 comes inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's the one. It's going to be the break-even pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that is out number 1 for Perry Central. Here in the bottom of the second as Fugit will come to the plate. Back quickly winds, up and away for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike to count. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. It's going to be strike 1. I apologize. 1-1. One is up and away for ball 2. Back so far 28 pitches, 19 for strikes. At the 2-to-1 strike to ball ratio at the moment as the 2-1 fouled back for strike 2. It's Memorial Day weekend. Of course, every year since I've been doing radio, Memorial Day weekend means regional tournament weekend. We've had baseball start on the Saturday of the weekend. We've had softball now playing their entire first round as the 2-2 swing and a miss for strike 3 and the 2 up, 2 down for Perry Central via strikeouts here in the bottom of the second. Tied at 2 as Fugit, it's going to be Mullins at the plate now for Perry Central. First pitch swinging, lifts it in the right field. Smith goes over, she'll make the catch for out number 3. We're tied at 2 as we go to the top of the third. Breathitt County will have 2, 3, 4 coming to the plate. and that is bowling, back, and pelfrey. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in one. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Top of the third as Breathitt County. Here's the 1-0. Lifted foul, third base side. It'll make it out of play for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We'll get the scoreboard graphic back up there once we get everything squared away here on our side. Apologize for the technical difficulties here. As the 1-1 is upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. This pitch going to be popped foul, out of play. 2-2. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of the third. Tied at 2. Breathitt County and Perry Central, the last of the first round games that's been played all day. Here's another foul ball, third base side. It will get out of play once again. Break-even pitch is taken for strike 3, and that'll do it here in the third. Breathitt County does strand a runner as we go to the bottom half of inning number 3. Due up for Perry Central, top of the lineup, Dixon, Ratliff, and Hoskins. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
We go to the bottom of inning number 3, and it's tied at 2 as Top of the lineup to the plate for Perry Central. That's Dixon, Ratliff, and Hoskins. And as far as the Dixons, that's Alyssa Dixon for the Lady Commodores. I think we got our technical difficulties squared away at the moment. As the first pitch to Dixon is taken for ball one. The 1-0, outside ball two, just missed the corner outside. And this pitch going to be lifted to left field, and going over making the catch was Tinley Hayes for out number one. Ball hit sky high to the left. And it's 1 up, 1 down for Perry Central here in the third. And Ratliff coming up for Perry Central. Nobody on, 1 out. As the first pitch taken for ball one. Something really large just turned on. I hear the hum. I can feel the vibration, but I don't know what that is. Pitch taken for a ball outside. Scoreboard says 1-1. Is that 2-0 or 1-1? Pitch going to be fouled off. First base side, it'll get down for a strike. They've got 1-2 on the board. I've got 2-1 here on my computer, and I've just got 1-1 on the graphic. We'll see what the umpire throws up when he gets back into position here. 1-2. Sure enough, they were right. Here's a ground ball up the middle, and it will scoot through for a single. So Perry Central with 1 out, they'll have a runner at first. And at the plate will be Hoskins for the Lady Commodores. And first pitch hits it a ton to left field, and that ball is over and gone. 2-run home run for Hoskins and Perry Central, and the Lady Commodores take a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the third. And this is not a small field here at Estill County, so Hoskins hit that well to get that ball out to left center. And with 1 out, the base is empty now. That will bring Shepherd to the plate. 4-2, Perry Central leading as back winds. And the swing and a miss, big swing from Shepherd for strike one. Sometimes as a pitcher, it's hard to go to the next batter and not let that home run rattle you a little bit, as the 0-1 is up and away for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. We're in the bottom of the third. Perry Central now a 4-2 lead over Breathitt County. Here's the 1-1 pitch from back. Fouled back to the screen for strike two. Back seems to be keeping it dialed in. A 1-2 count here. Back with the sign. Winds and delivers. This ball hit hard in the left center field, and it is back, and it is gone. Back-to-back home runs by Perry Central, and they now have a 5-2 lead over the Breathitt County Lady Cats. As a pitcher, you want to pitch to contact, and sometimes the contact can be very long, as the last two were for the Lady Commodores. They've now taken a 5-2 lead, and we've got time called by Breathitt County as they're going to have a meeting at the mound. Basically, this just try to calm everybody down. Perry Central's just hit the ball well. Not a lot you can do about that. It happens from time to time. Perry Central had their first 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Breathitt County answered with 2 in the top of the second, and Perry Central now on back-to-back home runs to left field, leads it now 5-2 over Breathitt County. 5 runs on 6 hits for the Lady Commodores. As Robinson at the plate, she singled the center back in the first. 1 for 1 so far. Takes the first pitch here for ball 1. Back works quickly. The 1-0 pitch upstairs and away for ball 2, and it's a 2-0 count. Hitters count here for Robinson. You look ahead to the top of the 4th. Breathitt County with 6, 7, 8 coming to the plate. That would be Smith, Salyers, and Chloe Hayes, but got to get out of the bottom of the 3rd first. You got 1 out. 2-0 count at the plate to Robinson. And this one's low for ball 3. Sometimes a little easier to recover from giving up 1 home run, but the second one in consecutive at bats, a little more difficult for the pitcher to recover from that one. As there she goes. The 3-0 got it across for strike 1. Three 1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So 1 out walk issued to Robinson. And Breathitt County going to call time once again. As Ashlyn Dixon to the plate for Perry Central. Breathitt County working on the mound a little bit as game before this, not Central's pitcher, had some difficulty with the area in the pitching circle. I called it the mound. It's just, I guess, natural habit on my part for that, but it is the pitching circle in fast pitch softball. And we saw some clumps of dirt come up last half inning, as now Breathitt County called time to go out, work on the pitching circle. We're going to say the problem there, probably something to call timeout and kind of calm everybody down. But they blamed it on the pitching circle. That's smart. Otherwise, I think 2 visits to the mound. I know in baseball, 2 visits to the mound in the same inning requires a pitching change, but not sure the same rule carries over here. Runner at first, 1 out. Perry Central 3 runs here in the 3rd to take a 5-2 lead. As Ashlyn Dixon at the plate takes the first pitch for ball 1. One-0 lifted in the left field, and Hayes almost got a snow cone catch, but it goes off the top of the glove, and she'll get it in quickly to third. It's a double for Dixon and Perry Central. They'll have runners at second and third with still just 1 out. As Couch at the plate now for the Lady Commodores. Chance to pick up a couple of runs batted in and extend that lead. It's 5-2 Perry Central at the moment. Foul tip back to the screen for strike 1 on the first pitch. Back has thrown 51 pitches, 33 strikes, so she's been around the plate. As Napier from third base, they come over and talk to back on the in the circle, and now we get ready to go. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back for strike two, and it's quickly an 0-2 count. It's an 0-2 count here to Couch. Couch struck out in the second inning. Lady Cats would love to get another strikeout here and get the second out here in the third. Here's the 0-2. Lifted to left field. And making the catch is Teenley Hayes. The runners will tag, and everybody will advance. It's 6-2 Perry Central. 2 outs here in the third, though, on the sac fly from Couch. As Fugit comes up now with 2 outs and 1 on. Runners at third. Fugit struck out in the second. Breathitt County looking to get out number 3 and get out of this third inning. It's been a 4 spot for the Lady Commodores here in the third. Couple of home runs and now a sac fly. 6-2 Perry Central at the moment. Here's another shot to deep left center field. That ball is gone. 3 home runs from Perry Central here in the third. They've put a 6 spot on the board. They lead it 8-2. And they're taking command of this game. Still 2 outs, though, as Mullins will come to the plate. She'll be the 9th batter to come to the plate for Perry Central here in the third. Base is empty. Lady Commodores, 8 runs now on 8 hits so far tonight, and I think we're going to get a pitching change. As looks like we are. I believe Bowling going to come in for Breathitt County, and we'll send it back to the station for a 1-minute break. Come back in 1 minute. Get it sorted out. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We got a new pitcher for Breathitt County. It'll be Mahala Bowling for the Lady Cats, as it looks like Napier going to come in from third to catch, and back will go to third for Breathitt County. Perry Central has hit the ball very well here in the third. They've got 3 home runs. They've scored 6 runs. They lead it 8-2 as Mullins will be at the plate once Bowling gets her warm-up tosses completed. Again, remind everybody, Monday afternoon, well, it'd be early evening, I guess, 4 o'clock from the Wolfe County High School Baseball Complex. Breathitt County in their opening round game of the 14th Region Baseball Tournament will take on Powell County. We'll be right there here on 97.3 WJSN, as well as our WJSN YouTube Live channel. That's the WJSN YouTube Live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. If you've not checked it out, please do so. Go to youtube.com. Go to the search bar, type in WJSN 97.3, and we will be the first search that comes up while you're there. Like this broadcast, subscribe to the channel. That way you get notifications anytime that we go live. Is trying to see Yeah, it looks like Napier's going to be the catcher for Breathitt County, and back will go to third, I believe. Yep, that's how they're going to play it out. So Bowling, the new pitcher for the Lady Cats. She comes in with 2 outs. The base is empty here in the bottom of the third, and Mullins at the plate for the Lady Commodores. She's the 9th batter this inning for Perry Central. And not a lot you can say. Breathitt County's not committed any errors. Perry Central's just hit the ball hard. They've got 3 home runs here in the bottom of the third to take command of the game. Breathitt County had tied it up in the top of the second, but Perry Central here with the 6th spot in the third. I believe they've got back, who was the pitcher for Breathitt County, still had her armband on. They had the pitch call numbers. So they have to get that sorted out. Napier now has it on. The new catcher for the Lady Cats. Just position swaps. No substitutions other than that. As Bowling's first pitch to Mullins is upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. 8-2, Lady Commodores lead Breathitt County. As the 1-0 is across, taken for strike 1. Here's a 1-1, low and in, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Had good weather today. Rest of the weekend, maybe not the best forecast. We're hoping for a beautiful holiday weekend, but we'll see how it plays out as the 2-1 is taken in the dirt for ball 3. Updated weather forecast at the moment, given sunny skies the next 2 days. Monday originally scheduled for a lot of rain, as the 3-1 is taken for ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk issued to Mullins. It puts a runner at first for Perry Central and rolls it back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Commodores as we get a courtesy runner holiday in for Perry Central. Alyssa Dixon at the plate now for Perry Central. A bunt single and then flied out to the left. She actually led off this inning. Scored a run, stole a base back in the first. Part of a 2-run first inning for Perry Central. Breathitt County looking for this 3rd out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Struggling to find it at the moment. First pitch here, low for ball 1. Bowling step back now on and winds the 1-0. Taken for ball 2. Napier making sure the runner at first knows that she sees her. Hasn't thrown down there yet. Now the 2-0 up and in, ball 3. Gets by the catcher as Mullins will go to second. I'm going to say, did it say a hitter? Okay. So Ratliff to the plate now for Perry Central. She had a single earlier this inning. 2 for 2, a bunt single back in the first as an RBI. Scored a couple of runs, was on base when the first home run was hit by Hoskins in this inning as first pitch to Ratliff taken for strike 1. There's the 0-1. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One lined into right field for a base hit. That could score a run. The throw coming to the plate will not be in time. It is 9-2 as going to second on the throw is Ratliff after an RBI single. Perry Central 7 runs here in the third to take a commanding 9-2 lead over Breathitt County.
Now batting number 3, center fielder Taylor Hoskins.
As first pitch swinging, lifted it in the left field. Hoskins gets it over the left fielder's head, off the fence. Couple of runs in. It'll be a 2 RBI triple. And it is 11-2 Perry Central. Lady Commodores offense has woken up here in this third inning.
Now batting number 15, left fielder Phyllis.
That's 9 runs plated this half inning for Perry Central. As bowling winds, first pitch to Shepard, taken for strike 1. Shepard homered earlier this inning, part of back-to-back home runs by her and Hoskins. Really got this inning going. The 0-1 here. Popped up. Shallow left field. Hayes, Tinley Hayes will come on and make the catch, and Breathitt County gets out of the inning. Perry Central, though, plates 9. They lead it 11-2 as we go to the top of the fourth. Breathitt County will have 6, 7, 8 to the plate. Smith, Salyers, and Hayes. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission Stores. You'll love shopping with us.
We go to the top of the fourth. Perry Central leads Breathitt County 11-2 after scoring 9 runs in the bottom of the third. Lady Cats will have 6, 7, 8 to the plate. Smith, Salyers, and Chloe Hayes. I'm Steve Neese here on 97.3 WJSN and our YouTube live channel, youtube.com, presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. As Perry Central in command right now, the winner gets Estill County in semifinal number 2 on Monday. The time's yet to be announced. Originally they had said 6 and 8. They may stand by that time, but they may move it up. It depends on, I think, several factors, not just the weather, but that probably being the biggest factor of the determining the times for Monday's semifinals. Semifinal number 1 will be Hazard and Letcher Central. Semifinal number 2, Estill, and the winner of this one is the first pitch to Smith is taken for ball 1. Perry Central in control at the moment here in the top of the fourth as Mullins has the pitch call, winds and delivers the 1-0. Going to be fouled back for strike 1. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Mullins with the 1-1. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Mullins has thrown 43 pitches, 28 strikes. As the 2-1 is across for strike 2, and the count goes even at 2-2. So now 44 pitches, 29 strikes, right at the 2 strike to 1 ball ratio you like to see pitchers be in baseball and softball. Here's the break-even pitch. This one's low for ball 3. Runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Smith. She doubled to right center back in the second. Came around to score a run. Part of a 2-run inning for Breathitt County. Payoff pitch here is upstairs for ball 4. So leadoff batter aboard for the Lady Cats, and coming to the plate will be the center fielder Salyers, who reached on a error on a sac bunt. Did get an RBI, as the run would have scored anyway. The error was the throw to first. First pitch to Salyers. He'll foul it back out of play for strike 1. Again, can't talk enough about the facility here at Estill County High School. We're sitting in the press box. It's the second floor of the building directly behind home plate. Underneath of us is the concession stand. And I think they do that on purpose so that we smell the food and sit here and starve the entire time during the broadcast, as the 1-1 is low for, it's going to be the 0-1 is low for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out for Breathitt County here in the top of the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch for Mullins. And we got a foul ball for strike 2. So 1-2 count. On deck is the first baseman, Chloe Hayes, for Breathitt County. Lady Cats needing base runners at this point, trailing 11-2, and the 1-2 pitch is taken for strike 3. So that's 1 out here in the 4th. It's Chloe Hayes, who reached on an error in the 2nd, at the plate with a runner at first and 1 out. Mullins delivers. First pitch lined foul. First base side. Now to play for strike 1. Mullins awaits the pitch call. Here in the top of the 4th, Breathitt County a runner at first, 1 out. 0-1 count to Chloe Hayes, and this one will go up and away for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs ball 2 and throw down to first, as Smith will get back safely. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball back to the pitchers. Mullins will throw to second. Did she step on the bag? They called the out, but I thought it looked like maybe she scraped it with the toe coming across. Fielder's choice for Hayes and Breathitt County, and that's out number 2.
Now batting number 42, second baseman Savannah Barnett.
As Barnett to the plate for Breathitt County. 2 outs, runner still at first for the Lady Cats as Barnett popped out to first in foul territory back in the second. Looking to get some, keep this inning going with 2 outs here in the 4th as she'll foul off the first pitch for strike 1. Mullins winds the 0-1. Skips in the dirt for ball 1. Hayes will attempt to go to second. They're going to say she's safe. Perry Central fans didn't like the call. Breathitt County fans did. It's kind of the way it goes. 1-1 count at the plate, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position now for Breathitt County. As Mullins winds. 1-1 is swung through by Barnett for strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Count goes even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 on. Runner is in scoring position at second. That's Chloe Hayes here in the top of the 4th. Perry Central leading Breathitt County 11-2. Lady Cats needing more base runners and some hits as break-even pitch here. Swing and a miss for strike 3 is that'll do it here in the 4th for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Due up for Perry Central, 5, 6, 7. Robinson, Dixon, and Couch. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
We go to the bottom of inning number 4, and it is 11-2. Perry Central leading Breathitt County. Due up for the Lady Commodores of Perry Central, Robinson, Dixon, and Couch, as Perry Central had a 9 spot for inning number 3. They would love to add more here. And as far as the Dixon, that is Ashlyn Dixon. That'll be due up number 2 here in the 4th. It looks like Breathitt County has went back on the mound. And I just caught that as Bowling is behind the plate once again. Napier back at third. So 5, 6, 7 for Lady Commodores. As Robinson 1 for 1, a single and a walk, an RBI and a run scored so far tonight. Breathitt County having to run the armband out to Raylan back. Pitch number, the numbers for the pitch calls are on the wristband, and the pitch call comes from the dugout. That's the way most teams do it these days. As Robinson digs in, first pitch from back, upstairs for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lined into right center field. That ball will be down. It'll bounce to the fence as Robinson rounds first, heads to second, and safely with the leadoff double. And that'll bring Dixon to the plate.
Now batting number 2, third baseman, Ashlyn Dixon.
So Ashlyn Dixon, 1 for 2. Popped out in the first, doubled in the third, scored a run in that third inning, a 9-run third inning, as she'll lift the first pitch to shallow right center field. Salyers makes a nice catch, gets the out. The runner will tag from second and go to third. What a play by the center fielder Salyers for Breathitt County. So we got 1 out and a runner at third for Lady Commodores as Couch at the plate now for Perry Central. And takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1. Couch 0 for 1, struck out in the second, a sac fly in the third, so she has an RBI. Here's a 1-0, upstairs, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Going to be fouled back for strike one, and it's a 2-1 count. Perry Central, 3 home runs in a 9-run third inning is where they really got their separation between them and Breathitt County. It was tied at 2 prior to that, as the 2-1 pitch here is upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 to count, so a hitter's count for Couch and Perry Central. Three-one pitch, lined over the head of the third baseman, and that will be an RBI single for Perry Central. The throw gets away from Breathitt County as Couch will round second, head to third, and the throw will go to the plate. 12-2, Lady Commodores.
Now batting number 2, right fielder Breathitt.
As the first pitch to Fugit is taken upstairs for ball 1. And the 1-0 taken for ball 2. Hitter's count here for Fugit. Two-0 pitch. Fouled back for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at third for Perry Central. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. So with the 1 run in, it's 12-2 Lady Commodores. It means if it stays as it is, Breathitt County would have to score at least 1 run in the 5th to keep it going, as the strikeout here for Fugit, and that'll bring Mullins to the plate. I was behind the pitch. I had that as strike 2. So 2 outs now. Runner still at third for Perry Central. First pitch to Mullins is a swing and a miss, and for strike 1. Mullins, a fly out to right in the second, walked in the third. Scored a run in that 9-run third inning for Perry Central, as the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Lined into right field, and it will go just foul. Smith gave chase, but it did drop foul for strike 2. And for Smith, maybe guard that line a little bit, as Mullins has now went to right field twice. And the 1-2 pitch here. Upstairs, ball 2, count even at 2-2. Pitch call has come in as back winds, delivers inside ball 3, runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third for Perry Central. They lead at 12-2 here in the top, or it's going to be the bottom of the 4th. As back winds the payoff pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Still 3-2. Again, we sit in the second floor of the building, sitting directly behind home plate. The concession stand on the first floor. Press box up above. That's where our camera sits as well. At least the action camera. The pitch camera out in center field as the payoff pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. That's out 3 here in the 4th for Perry Central. We go to the top of the 5th. Breathitt County trailing 12-2. They have to score a run to keep it going. They will have the top of the lineup to the plate. Napier, Bowling, and back. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
As we go to the top of the fifth, Breathitt County needs a run to keep it going as they have 1, 2, 3 coming to the plate. Napier, Bowling, and back. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 4 stranded for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County, and for Perry Central 12 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors, and 3 stranded for the Lady Commodores as Perry Central a 12-2 lead. They're looking to get a 1, 2, 3 inning and advance to the semifinal number 2 on Monday evening to take on Estill County. Breathitt County trying to come from behind here, at the very least extend the game, trailing 12-2. Of course, the head coach for Breathitt County Lady Cats, Coach Honeycutt, after this year becoming the new head basketball coach at Knott Central. So this very well could be his last last game as coach of a Breathitt County sports team. As Napier leading off the fifth for Breathitt County, takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. As Napier so far 0 for 2, a strikeout in the first, flied out to center in the second. Looking for her first hit here in the fifth as Mullins winds the 1-0. It's a hard hit ground ball to short, and it gets by Dixon at short as Napier on for the Lady Cats. That's the 4th error of the game for Perry Central.
Now batting 00, catcher Michaela Bolt.
So Bowling to the plate, looking for her first hit. A couple of ground outs, one to second, one to short. 0 for 2 so far. Up with runner at first, nobody out, and the first pitch is taken up and away for ball 1. Mullins readies the 1-0. This is lifted in the center field as Hoskins will go over and make the catch for out number 1. Napier retreats to the bag at first, as that will bring back to the plate for Breathitt County. 0 for 2 so far. Tried to bunt her way on in the first and then popped out to second in the second. Mullins' first pitch back will swing through it for strike 1. A 9-run third has propelled Perry Central to this 10-run lead. Otherwise, it would be 3-2. But the Lady Commodores came out swinging the bats in the third as the 0-1 is taken for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up and away for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, 1 on for Breathitt County. Napier led off, getting on base after an error by the shortstop Dixon. She's still there with 1 out. As Mullins with the 1-1 pitch. Taken by back for strike 2. So a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Mullins. Big swing and miss from back for strike 3. Out number 2 here in the 5th for Breathitt County as they come down to their final out, unless they can plate the runner from first. As Pelfrey to the plate, 2 for 2. single to left, and a couple of singles down to left field, one down the line in the third, and scored one of the 2 runs for Breathitt County in the second. And she'll foul this one off, and it'll land safely left field side for strike 1. So Belfry down in the count, 0-1 with 2 outs. Runner still at first. That's Napier at first for the Lady Cats. The 0-1 pitch here is across for strike 2. Breathitt County down to their final strike of the last out, unless they can get a run here in the 5th. 0-2 pitch upstairs for ball 1. Four errors tonight for Perry Central. Here's a ground ball to third as Dixon will field and throw the first for out number 3, and that'll do it for Breathitt County. That'll do it for the game as Perry Central will win it. Final score 12-2. So get this scored real quick. For Breathitt County, their 2 runs came in the second inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 4 stranded for the Lady Cats. For Perry Central, 2 in the first, 9 in the third, 1 in the fourth. That's 12 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors, 3 stranded for for Perry Central as the Lady Commodores advance to semifinal number 2 on Monday evening. They will take on the Lady Engineers from Estill County. Again, we don't know the times; those will be to be determined. But our next broadcast will be Monday, late afternoon, early evening, however you want to look at that. It's a 4 o'clock start as Breathitt County in the baseball regional tournament at Wolfe County High School Baseball Complex. Be taking on the Powell County Pirates at 4 o'clock there. James Turner and myself, I have all the play-by-play action. We encourage everybody to go to the games, but if you can't make it, you can check it out on 97.3 WJSN as well as our YouTube channel, youtube.com, and search WJSN 97.3. That's YouTube Live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. So I thank everybody that's helped us out this year. Of course, Coach Honeycutt, we have enjoyed watching him coach basketball at Breathitt County. A couple of regional championship games, won one, lost one. Got to the state tournament this year and almost come away with a victory, lost by 1 point to North Laurel in the opening round. Waiting to see who they're going to announce as the all-tournament team for Breathitt County here, softball-wise. But we wish Coach Honeycutt good luck. I told him I hated to see him go. Good family, good guy, good coach, all of the above, and just been a true asset to Breathitt County while he's been here. But he'll be moving on to Knott County Central to be the head basketball coach there for the boys team. And, again, still waiting for that announcement for the all-region team for Breathitt County. For the seniors, we hate to see them play their last game, but unfortunately everybody has to play their last game in high school, and very few get to move on to state tournaments and finish there, and very, very, very few get to finish with their careers with wins. As all-tournament team for Breathitt County. Lady Cats. It will be number 12, Taylor Smith, for Lady Cats. Congratulations to Smith.
Thank you all for attending.
As we're going to sign it off, I want to say for those that's helped us back at the station and helped us all year, for John Bunn, John Couch, James Turner, Kevin Davidson, Rick Hensley, thank you, Scott Griffin, for running the camera, or for running the board for us back at the station tonight, running the camera to my right, Garrett Stearns. Appreciate his help. And with that, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good all the time. Take it away, Scott.